excited to go to Buttonwillow Raceway Park. I know I am, and I can't wait. Now, last time you guys were here, we did suspension, we did some braking mods, and of course our new wheels that we got, and I'm super stoked on all of them. Now, two things you guys didn't see is that I actually got the car aligned. I didn't go with any kind of crazy race car settings, just went with like factory settings. -1.5 degrees of camber up front and like 0 toe around the rest of the car. Pretty easy. Now, remember, I do have to drive the car there and home, so I didn't want to chew up my tires. Secondly, what I did was a brake fluid exchange. I will admit, I have never exchanged brake fluid in this car. So I figured this would be a great time to do that. I literally went with a fluid that just has a higher boiling point than stock fluid, and I figured this would be a really good time to do so because if I got there and I boiled my brake fluid, I'd be pretty mad considering it's 8 hours away. So I'm gonna be using some used tires to go to this track day. I looked at the tires and I looked at the wear patterns that were on the tires. I went and labeled each tire like LF for left front or RR for right rear on where I want to put it on the car so I can get the most amount of grip. You're probably thinking, what do I take to a track day? I want to be super prepared. I want to take everything I might need. What I'm going to tell you is that you can't take everything in the kitchen sink. For one, it just won't fit in your car. But I will show you what I take to a track day just in case something were to happen. So I went through my garage and I picked out everything I need and I try to put everything in the same place. Now I do recommend bringing some tools to the racetrack, but we're not going to be able to fit an entire toolbox. So what I do is I bring a small bag with tools in it, like things like wire cutters or some needle nose, maybe a flathead and a screwdriver, and of course like a tin mill, which I'm guaranteed to lose by the end of the day because you can never find a tin mill when you need it. And that's why I recommend a tool bag. You do not want loose tools rolling around in your car. Just not safe. We're gonna be changing out our wheels and tires at the racetrack, so we're gonna be needing one of these guys, a cordless impact. And pro tip for all of you, make sure that your battery is charged, because if it's not, you're gonna have a bad time. I know that from experience. And lastly, we need this guy, torque wrench. I'm gonna make sure that our wheels are torqued down to the correct spec. The last thing we wanna see is our wheel rolling next to us down the racetrack. Yes, I've seen that happen. Now, fluids. I do recommend that you take some with you. You don't have to take every one of them that's in your car, but maybe the basics, like brake fluid, oil, some distilled water, just in case you might need it. Now that we've gone over everything we need for the racetrack, it's time to cram everything into the car. Car's all loaded, we got everything we need. We're meeting some friends at the racetrack, so Buttonwillow, we will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Yo son, where are we today?
Buttonwillow.
Who's gonna go fast?
Not you. Go in a little bit of settles. Check it after a run. Hi, my name is Sun. This is my car. It's a 2000 Honda S2000. It is now supercharged with the HKS supercharger, and I am testing out how fast I can go today.
What is your goal for today, son?
Not hit a flag station.
Hi, here at Buttonwillow Raceway today. We are testing out Project Daily with all the new parts we put on. We are looking for a sub 2 today, but as long as we're faster than Vinny, I think we're going to consider it a win, and hopefully faster than this guy because he's pretty slow. Okay, first plan of action, we need to unload the car. Ready, set, go. Alrighty, now we need to change out our wheels and tires because we have stock tires on here and we're not gonna go very fast with stock tires. Even though I've tracked on stock tires before, we want some stickies. I had my track tires installed on my Cosmis racing wheels, but I have no idea where my pressures are at. So we're gonna put them at like 30 PSI. We're gonna see what happens, check them when we get off track, and hopefully that's good. Session 1 is complete. We forgot to turn the traction control off, so in like every corner traction control was going off, but we still did manage to pull off a 210, which isn't too bad. The car felt pretty good. I was really happy with it. Tire pressures were good. We're at like 36 PSI hot all the way around the car. I'm excited for session 2 and turn the traction control off and maybe less traffic because we got stuck behind some Miata people, but we got by them. So we decided to check the dampening, and it looks like it was on full soft all the way around the car. So we did 4 clicks all the way around towards stiff. Word up, that edge is kind of sharp, so watch out for your finger. Like I said, watch out for your finger.
Orange group? Perfect. Just follow him and you'll go right out behind him.
apologize right now for the rest of my track footage. Apparently when you're only 5 foot tall and you put the GoPro on the side of your head, well, you can't always see over the dash. A 206?
Nice. Getting there.
All right, session 2 went much better. We made sure and turn the traction control off, and we had changed the dampening settings to a little bit more stiff. We actually dropped 4 seconds and we got down to a 206, which is so much better. But my car looks like it went through a mud puddle, but in all reality, a guy in a Miata in front of me decided to go through the mud and sling it all over my car. I can't even see out of the windshield. Session 3 complete, and we did better. I did find that I was actually short shifting into 5th a little early. I found that I could actually hold 4th gear a little longer, and that actually shaved some time off because me staying in 4th, getting to the corner to brake, turning in, and then back on the throttle instead of me upshifting to 5th to brake to back to 4th again, actually was slowing me down and I was losing time. So, started doing that on most of the corners. Totally helped. We actually got down to a 204, super excited. We got 1 session left. Let's see if we can hit that sub 2. I'd have to say I'm really excited about these brake pads and rotors. Previously I had stock stuff on and I experienced a lot of pad fade. I'd hit the brakes and the car just wasn't slowing down. But thanks to StopTech, they aren't kidding around when they say they want you to brake late and finish first. 4, the final session of the day is over. We didn't get any faster, which is kind of a bummer. And I kind of looked over the car just to see like why we didn't get any quicker, because we shaved off time every other session. And from what I can see is that the tires are just, we're starting to roll over right here. As you can tell, it's almost completely smooth. You get a lot of traction through this area, and whenever this gets smooth like this, you don't have the grip level that you would have had. Typically what that means is we need to add some camber. When I did the alignment, I did like 1.5 degrees of negative camber, which, let's be honest, isn't much. That might be like stock settings, I don't even know. So that's something that we can fix, and we're gonna do that for next time. One of the best things I love about coming to the racetrack is seeing people's enthusiasm. I like seeing that like work really hard and they get really into it to go fast. And one of the people that come out with us today is Alex. And his enthusiasm was so awesome this morning.
This is the face of enthusiasm and determination.
He is not very enthusiastic now, but this morning he was so energetic, and I loved it, and he went out there and he rocked it today.
Thanks, Allie. I couldn't have done it without your support. I mean, I didn't really do anything, but I really appreciate your never-ending support of my dreams and pursuits.
Got it, bud.
Guys.
And thanks to Laurance for putting up with me today. So Son's over here talking some crap.
You gotta be this tall to be fast.
Son actually beat my fastest time from Super Lap Battle today. I was faster than Son until today. I shouldn't have invited him. I should not have invited him. I did a 156.7 at Super Lap, and he did a 156 flat. I'm coming for you. I am coming for you. All right, so we're back in Phoenix. We made it home safely from Buttonwillow Raceway Park. And on my trip home, since I had 8 hours, I was kind of thinking about how awesome all the parts that we've installed in the last couple of vlogs worked flawlessly at the track this weekend. I was so happy with how everything turned out, and that you probably want to know where you can purchase these parts too. I've got the place for you. And it's this email address right here. His name is Taylor Wilson. He's at Snail Performance Arizona. He can hook you up with anything that you saw on this video, or any of these videos, any of these vlogs, or if something that you didn't see, or maybe that you might want to see. Snail Performance Arizona is not just a parts retailer. It's actually a full-blown shop. They have a dyno and they tune cars there. What do you think if we let them tune the STI? Comment below, let me know what you think. We're gonna be out at Chuckwalla Valley Raceway on February 11th with Speed Ventures, hitting the track with the Project Daily again and see what we can do. See you there, sign up, come hang out. I'm also gonna be doing a vlog on Track Day 101. What to expect on your first track day. So make sure and stay tuned for that. We'll see you next time. Bye.